Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more.
Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here of the Boston Red Sox franchise here in MLB 25, the show. And today we're going to drop into the minor leagues here. We're going to go to the AAA affiliate of our squad here with the Worcester Red Sox taking on the Syracuse Mets, the AAA affiliate of the New York Mets. And Brandon Sprout will be on the hill here today. B potential, 67 overall. 24 years of age, 6'3", and 215 pounds. There you see the lineup here that we could possibly see here in today's matchup here. And of course, the Red Sox here in AAA last season were 79 and 71 to end the season. And of course, they were in second place in the International League. And of course, Chad Tracy, their manager, is the guy who is going to try to build up this squad here, and of course to see who's going to be worthy enough to move up to the big leagues as we go ahead and go into this first game of 3 here with the Syracuse squad. As we got base hit here, Vaughn Grissom, who in real life he is with the Boston the big league club. He's with them this year to start off his season down there. Actually, he was up there. I think he got called up last year for a while there, and then he got called back down. But we're going to start off here in the minor leagues and see a big miss there as Anthony has to throw that one in there, and that's going to be a double now here with 1 out. So, and of course, you know, we got a couple of guys here. We got some prospects that we're going to be mentioning here in the near future here. But I wanted to get to opening day here and see what we can do. Anthony being one of those big prospects there. I think he's like in our top 5 in our organization right now. As you see here, 2 away now as Syracuse here trying to get on us here early, as this one's going to be fouled off as Zach Penrose has to deal with the pitching here today. Of course, he is one of our other prospects that we're trying to get ready for the majors here. As we see a nice play there at the plate. What a play there. Great laser throw there. And no runs will come across. The Mets will come up short there in the first inning. As you see a base hit here knocked over to left. And that's going to be Corey Roser as he gets a nice double there for us to lead off here. Very nice hit there from him as he's able to get on board here now. Vaughn Grissom, like I mentioned before here, he's another guy that we're trying to get ready for the majors. As we'll see a ball, that one goes off the face mask of our catcher and bounces way far away from him there as the first baseman has to get to it. Take a look at here. Yeah, never mind. It was off his shoulder or his chest pad there. And that one is going to, of course, move the runner up from second to third there. So with a simple base here for Vaughn, we can bring home that run. As we'll see a ball skied out to right field here. And we're going to tag up or not. Yes, we are. We're going to try to tag up here. We'll see the play at the plate. They're going to get us there. As Grissom just did not get a good jump off that fly ball to right. And that's going to, of course, going to get us in down by, or now here 2 away here with 1 on. Or no on there, I should say. I'll take a look at the umpire cam here, and we'll see a good look here. We'll see, yeah, that's a, yep, straight up, he straight up got us there. Nice call. Abraham Toro is another pitcher here, or another batter here who's got a good bat. And we'd like to see him get called up at some point here as he's going to get, he'll fly out there to the left. And that'll be it for the inning. So now top of the third coming up here is Brett Batty. Or I should say Brett Batty there. He's going to get a base hit down the third base line. And Roser here, he's going to have to throw this one in here quickly. And we'll try to see get a play at the second base. And he's going to be called safe. So that's going to put a nice position here for the Syracuse squad. As we'll get to our 9th batter here of the order. And he'll get his walk there. So first walk allowed here by Zach. As we'll see now here, Jose Azagar. He grounded out last time around. We'll see what he can try to do now here with his second at bat here. 2 runners on, nobody out. And that one's going to be hit down the center field here. And we're going to try to throw this one in here. And we cannot make the tag there as the runner's going to get there safely. And the Mets get their first run on the board here as Syracuse lead this one now 1-0 here in this opening day game here. Opening day here for the Red Sox, as the locals like to call them. And we'll try to see if we can try to get out of this inning here. Zach here now, still nobody out, and he's going to get a nice slider there on Nick Maragall. As he will take that one. That's going to be a strike out number 1. We'll see now next pitch here. 0-2, and he's going to get the next batter out here as he just gets Joey Nimitz there. He is going to take a seat as Drew Gilbert's up next. He was drafted in the first round of the 2020 draft here for the Mets. As this is going to be a nice base hit. Runner's going to come in to score, and Syracuse leads it now 2-0. So 2 outs, 2 runs have come across here. We'll see here with Jackson Riz as he'll swing and a miss there as well. And we finally get ourselves out of the inning there, being a bit of a hole there, 2-0. So now we'll go to the top half of the 4th. Donovan Walton will be up next. He'll lead off the 4th here as we'll see Miller here tags the bag at first on a nice unassisted play there, getting the first out. 57 pitches in here, only in 4 innings. Doesn't look like it's going to be a good day here for Zach, but he gets the second out here as he gets a strikeout there. Nice job there for him. That's now 2 away. Brett Batty up next here. He's had a great day here. He's already 1 for 1, but now he's going to fly out to left. And he's going to be 1 for 2 there. Still a 2-0 lead here as we go down to the 5th inning. As our bats are still not rattling at all. And defensively here, we're just trying to keep this game at right where it needs to be so we can get a chance to get our bats going here. As we just need a quick 1, 2, 3 innings here for us defensively. So you see a nice 4-seam fastball there on Jose again. That time outside the zone, and that's going to retire him. And it's now going to be 2 away. Madrigal will be up next. He's 1 for 2. As he's taking a pitch here, ground ball there. We'll see a nice throw across the plate, across the diamond there, I should say. And that's going to get the out there. Now retire the side. Jordan be up next. He'll swing and a miss there on that slider. As that's going to be 0-1 here for him. 2 runners on board here. Runners on first and third with 2 out here. And then you get the next pitch. That's a 4-seamer. High and in the zone. Makes now 0-2. Zach trying to get Jordan out here. As we'll see a pitch there. 4-seamer. That's going to lock him up. And that's going to retire the side. 2 runners stranded for the Syracuse Mets. Mets lead it 2-0 here after the first half of the ball game, first 6 innings. Go to the bottom of the 6th here. We got 2 runner on with 3-1 count here for Grissom, as that's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to come around third to score. And they have now finally got their first run on the board here. Nice job there from Vaughn Grissom getting the base hit and, of course, RBI. We'll see Abraham up next. Toro here hits this one up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. And that's going to put him on board here. We're now 2 on and nobody out. Be nice to have a nice 6-inning bottom of the 6th rally here for us. As now the Mets decide to go ahead and go with a pitching change. We'll see what type of pitching change they'll go for here. As Syracuse here trying to hold on to this 1-run lead right now they have. And they've been coming out here swinging the bats pretty good here. Genesis Cabrera is the starter. 69 games last season, 3 for 3. As he had a 3.59 ERA and had 13 holes last season. We'll see what he can do here in this situation. You got 2 runners on, nobody out. So I guess they trust him with this. And it's going to be a hit. Ball there, and then we'll see a play at the second base. There's get the force out there at second, and that's 1 away. So nice job there for the third baseman making that play. But we still got it in here. We still can get something going. We get a base hit. We can bring in a run. It'll tie this game up. As that's going to be a base hit. No, it's going to be stolen. And the runner is going to have to stay. The lead runner there at third is going to have to stay there at third after a nice jump there from the right fielder on that play. Roman Anthony, one of our other top players I've mentioned earlier. We'll see more of him as we'll do a couple player locks with him in the future. But we'll see a force out there at second. Leaves the runners at third at bay there at third. And we'll see now what we'll try to do here in the 7th as we'll see a pop up there. Start off the inning right as we get Brett Batty out on that one. As now Morel now here up next. He's going to take a slider outside there. Low it, or I should say actually low it away there on him. We'll see Jose up bat again here. He's 333 right now. And he'll swing and a miss there as well as this now that going to wrap up the inning. So now we go to the 7th inning here. We'll see Ryan Stank now up here. We'll see 63 games for him last season. We'll see who he can do here in this situation now with nobody on. As we'll see the leadoff here from Skies. And see he'll pop this one off over the right field here. This is going to be a floater. And it's going to finally come down as that's going to be a base hit there for the Red Sox here. As that's now going to be a runner on board here. And nobody out. So that's a good start here for the bottom of the 7th. Let's keep it going now. As Sogard up next here. He's our 8th batter. And he's going to pop this one here. That's going to be a float out to left. That's going to drop down. Base hit. Now 2 on here. And Syracuse needs to start getting a little worried here now. As the Red Sox here starting to fight back. And in a good way here. As we'll see another opportunity now here. We need a Navarro here. Try to get a good hit here. So he's going to hit this one there. Shallow right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And the runner's going to stay at third. Not going to tag up. And that's going to keep the bases loaded here. So let's see if we get a big at bat here as we restart the order. Corey Roser here. He's up next. He's 3 for 3. Having a good day. He has a good opportunity to open this game up even more so. And he does. As he drills this one out to right center field. 1 run comes in, 2 runs come in, 3 runs come in as he gets a base clearing 3 RBI triple. And that's going to put the Red Sox up by 2 here in the bottom half of the 7th. And now the Mets decide they are going to go ahead and get another pitching change here. So a nice job there from Corey as he's able to go ahead and get on base and, of course, just clear the bases there of that triple. So now we'll see here is what Alvarez he can do now here, as he can see if they can keep that runner at the third base position. Vaughn Grissom up next. 1 for 3 for him today, as he'll pop this one up the middle there. Base hit's going to bring in that run, and it's going to make it now a 5-2 ball game here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Remember, no outs. So this has been a good inning for us. Abraham again here hits this one there. That's going to drop out to right center field, and shallow right center field, I should say. And that's going to be another base hit. And it's going to get another runner on board here with no outs again. 2-2 count here for Miller. He's 0 for 3. Again, another opportunity here for do something big. He's going to drop this one there out to the left. That's going to be a base hit. And again, the bases are loaded here again for the Red Sox, as they've had a really impressive bottom of the 7th inning here. Taking now having a 3-run lead. Can we expand that even more here now? So we'll see Vinals. He'll hit this one out to left. That's going to go into the glove of the left fielder. No one's going to be able to tag up. And that's 1 away now here for the Red Sox. Syracuse would really like to get out of this inning here. We'll see what Roman Anthony can do. And heels up to bat here once again. 1 for 3 for the day for him. He dribbles this one to the third baseman for the double play. And Syracuse gets themselves out of a little danger there. So they give it quite a few runs there. But we'll take a look here and see that we have a rain delay. And we have it's going to be 30 minutes before we can get this game back up and going again, as the storm front's coming in pretty strong now. So after that 30-minute delay, we have Zach Kelly here. We was going to make a pitching change regardless anyway. So there you see Kelly's numbers from last season. We'll see what he can now do here, as he has an 0-2 count here on Margle. And Margolin goes swing and a miss, and he is going to go sit down. That's 1 away now here for the Mets. As now we'll see a 1-2 count here on Mendez. And so it's pitch there, cut fastball low and inside. That's going to be out 2 away here on the Syracuse Mets. Drew Gilbert's up next. He's 3 for 3. We've been having a tough time here dealing with him here today, as we finally able to get him to look at that one. That's going to be a circle change, and that's going to retire the side. As we now go to the top of the 9th. Chance to close the door here as Zach Kelly's out here. We'll see what he'll do here against Jackson Reeds. And Reeds there will, of course, swing and miss out number 1. Donovan Walton's up next. 0 for 3 for the day. He's got a chance now to get something going here, and he's going to get a base hit out to left. And that's on him on base there. Now Kelly's got to look for, try to get some kind of double play here to get them out of this inning. As Rodney Jordan up next. He's 0 for 3. And we'll see the pitch here. 1 out. Pop up there to shallow left field here. Roser here. He's going to have to come in here, and he's going to get the catch in there. And that's going to be out number 2 now here on the Mets. As now the Mets trying to keep themselves alive here. We decided to go ahead and bring in our closer to lock this down. And, of course, try to win this ball game here for ourselves, as we're trying to win our opening day game, and of course trying to be better than we were last year. Remember, we finished in 2nd place last season. As Ottavito will be up next. There you see his numbers from last season. 60 games, 2-2 for the season. We'll see what he can do here against Brett Batty, as he Batty pops this one up high and deep there to Anthony out in center field, and the Red Sox will win this one there. Nice job there for the Woo-Haw team, as they get their first victory of the season, first dub of the year, and a nice victory indeed there for us, as we had a great job, great game there, and especially that 7th inning that really opened up for us. I hate when, I like our teams being aggressive in those 7th, 8th innings, but man, we had a tough time scoring anything there in those first 5. And finally got something going there in the 6th, and then really expanded it there, I should say, in the 7th. But there you see the box scores there, guys, and pause the video, check those out. Not too bad of a game. I like what I've seen so far from a lot of our guys in the lineup. For the most part there, I would like to see more from Rome Anthony, because he is one of our top prospects there. Vaughn did a pretty good job there, 2 for 4. He had 2 RBIs in the game. Abraham Toro has some good power, but of course, got to refine that a little bit and get him, better with that bat. And of course, I think with him, I think we just got to work on his vision. His vision is pretty low, so we definitely got to get that up there for him. But McGill, Tyler McGill, will be up next here. He is their B potential 6'7", 230-pound righty from California. And of course, he'll be pitching here today, as we'll see here. Last year, 18 games, 15 starts. He was 4-5 there for the Mets. They're in the major leagues there. He got called up. 78 innings of work for him. He gave up 8 home runs, 32 walks, 91 strikeouts, and he had an ERA of 4.04 for that season. So, like I said, he was a September call-up. He was in the bullpen there, and of course, down here in the minors, they're trying to get him to refine that a little bit more. But he is a starter here in the minors. As you see, look at his WAR from last year. Not the best WAR, but we'll take on Luis Perez there, one of our guys there from Venezuela. C potential, 63 overall, 21 years of age. So this will be his first year here in AAA. And we'll see what this young man can do there on the mound here today. As we get to game 2 of this 3-game set with the Syracuse Mets, as we see this beautiful drone shot here as we get ready to take on these Mets once again. Nick Murgo up again. 1 out, nobody on here for him, and he's gonna hit this one there, and that's gonna be a little cute shot out there to shallow center field for a base hit. Nem is up next here. He's going to have this one there, play by the third baseman here. Try to throw that one to second, but it's going to be overthrown. And it's going to be landing in the right field there. As now we have to try to get back, as we see an E5 there put on our third baseman. I don't know what he was. What are you doing there, bro? So Gilbert up next here with 2 on and 1 out. We should have had a double play there, but we'll have to try to pitch ourselves out of this one here, as that changeup is low and almost in the dirt there. It's a nice job there from Peros getting a second out. We'll see now Morel up next here. He'll hit this one down the third base line. That's going to be a base hit, as Royster. What are you doing? What are you doing? I keep saying Royster. It's Roser. Roser misplays that one. A run will come across. It'll be 1-0 here, Syracuse. Base hit now here out to right by Batty. And no, it's going to be stolen. As we're right fielder gets that one. Nice play. Thought it was going to be a base hit there. Looked pretty good off the bat. As you see, a nice hop there as the third baseman there for the Mets gets still the base hit. That's 1 away. As now Vaughn Grissom up to next. He came from Atlanta back in 2023. He's with us now. And we'll see a base hit up the middle. See if he can run this one down. He is going to be able to get there on time. Nice play. And that's 1 away. Well, I should say 1 runner on board with 1 out. Abraham's next. Oh, nice unassisted double play there by the first baseman. What a play there. That was great job there. And that ends the inning. Not the way you would want an inning to be ending there for you, especially if you're the batter. We'll see Bottles here throw this one there. He's going to throw across the diamond to the first baseman. That's going to be it for the first, for the bottom of the, or top of the second there. 1-0 here. As we get to more action here in this ball game, we really got to get our bats going here. We cannot be a little complacent like we were in that first game. As Tyler Miller will be up to bat here, there's 1 on, 2 away, and he goes chasing after that pitch there. Leaves one stranded. As the Mets still have a 1-0 lead here, and they are fired up. They're trying to even this series out 1 game apiece. Top of the 8th here, As we hear so far, our bats have really been quiet. Grissom, they're able to get the catch there, shallow left center field. He's get there on time. And now we'll see Joey Menace as he'll be up here. 0 for 3 for him for the day. As we'll see a base hit there, and that's going to be a ground ball to center field. As there's 1 on and 1 out. And this has not been a good inning here for us. So now the skipper decides to come out. He's going to give Perez, who's been pitching a really good game, with the exception of that error that we had, which led to a run coming in to score. We'll see Garrett Whitlock here. We'll see what he can do here. 4 games. And of course, Whitlock's been on the Major League's roster last season. And of course, he's down here in the minors getting his work in now before we can bring him back up. That's the 0-2 pitch. And that ball's going to get away. And now the runner's going to go ahead and advance up to second. So Gilbert now has the opportunity now to bring home that run with a base hit here. 1-2 count here on Gilbert. He's 0 for 3 as he'll hit this one right up the middle. Grissom going to go ahead and ground that ball there to first. And that's going to be it for the Gilbert there. The run, Gilbert as the batter, but the runner will, of course, advance to third base. We'll see Marrero now up to bat here. He's swinging a miss there, and that's going to get us out of the inning here. So, 8th inning been kind of a little rough, but we kept our runner at third base, and now we'll make sure we'll try to get our bats going here in the 9th. So, top of the 9th, as we'll see Syracuse up to bat here. Of course, they would like to try to add another run here and make it a little more difficult for us in the bottom half of the 9th. As we'll see the base hit there, that's going to go through. And now the Red Sox here have a little trouble here as Whitlock now is going to be in that stretch position here now. 1-2 count here are Ortega. As we'll see, he's 1 for 3 here in this game as he'll swing and miss there. That's going to be out number 1 here in the top half of the 9th. Whitlock now going against Walton. Walton 0 for 3 here today. 16 pitches in. Grounds that ball there to Grissom. Grissom goes to second. Can we make the double play? No, we cannot. As we could not turn that double play there. The runner at second did a great job there breaking that up. Now, Pereira, he'll hit this one there up the middle. And that is going to be a base hit there for the Mets. As there's now 2 on and 2 out. And we're looking for that ground ball here that we need to get ourselves back into the dugout to get our bats rallying. As we see a nice sinker low and away there, and that's going to get us out of the inning. As that's going to finish up the top half of the 9th. That's now Sean Reed Foley is going to be out here. He's got, last season he had 0 saves but 1 opportunity. We'll see in this situation. He has a save opportunity now. We'll see what Vaughn Grissom can do. See if we can break that up. But that 4-seam fastball inside on us there gets us. And that's going to be out number 1. So far this inning, not looking too good. Abraham's up next. He's 0 for 3. Struck out and lined out twice. We'll see what he can do here against Reed Foley. We'll see the pitch. And, oh, that's going to be a wild pitch. Runner's going to be taken down at first on a nice throw. And that's going to retire Abraham there. So Abraham really should have went after that pitch there, but he did. And that's going to cost us now 2 outs. Now Miller's up next, and Miller swings and misses there on that 4-seamer inside. And that is how game number 2 is going to end. Mets win this one here in a close one, 1-0 here. And really off of just a bad defensive play there we had. As Barnacle there just did a horrible job of, playing that ball there. Other than that, I think that runner would have stayed, and I think we probably would. By now, we went, extra innings there. But that's baseball for you. As we end up giving up the first, getting the first loss of the season here. It's now 1-1 now in the series, as the Mets are able to come back in today's game, and a lot of Roser 0 for 3. Not a good start there for our leadoff man at all. As we take a look here at Tiswell, Blake Tiswell, C potential, 64 overall, 23 years of age, 6'4", 207 pounds from Tennessee. He is their day 3 starter here. We'll see what he can do now, if he can try to win this rubber match here between the Red Sox here at home. As Red Sox defense, to me, their defense hasn't really been playing too well. We definitely need to change that here in Game 3. Pitching's been okay, but defensively, we've just been making some blunders here. So we see a nice strikeout there as Priester is able to get out of the inning there. 1-2-3. Top of the second, we'll see Batty up next as he's hitting right now 250, and he has been a thorn on our side here, and he's going to be a thorn again as he hits this one. That's going to go deep out to right field. Home run, a solo shot there, 367, and the Mets are back on the board here once again to start off pretty early here in this game, 1-0. As Syracuse, they're definitely coming out to play here in this series. I don't know why we're having such a bad slow start here, but take a look here, and he just drills this one. Did a great job reading that pitch, and able to go over the fence and put the first run on the board here today. Bottom of the third here, we got Sogard up. He got an 0-1 count, and that's going to be a ground ball there to shorts, and that's going to be out number 1 here for us. So, third inning not going our way here. As Carlos will be up next here. He's batting 286. He pops this one here, and that's going to be up and high and in the glove of the center fielder. A lot of our hits here in this game, if you notice. I mean, honestly, this game I was trying my best not to try to pop anything out, but we just kept getting underneath the ball. And unlike this one here, that's a nice hit there. That's from Roser, as he's going to take a nice double there for the Red Sox. So now with two out and now him on, this should be a good hit now. We should get an opportunity here for Grissom to do something now. So 1-2 count here for Grissom. He is going to go after that third strike, or that ball outside there. Drop third strike, and that's going to retire the side. So one left strainer there for the Red Sox. It's still 1-0 lead here for Syracuse. As Abraham's up next here. He's got an 0-1 count, and he is going to hit this one here. And that ball is going to travel out to right center field. That's going to bounce off the wall, and that should be good enough for an extra base hit, as he's going to get a double. So Tiswell now here in trouble, as he's going to have to deal with Tyler Miller next. Tyler Miller, 1-2 count here for him, as he's going to get a pitch, and that ball's going to get away. That's going to be a wild pitch. Runner is going to go ahead and advance to third. No, overthrow by the catcher, and Abraham's going to come in and get a nice base, or nice run there, as we get the first run of the game off a wild pitch here. Take a look at this. Toro, even on his feet here, he takes off, sees that wild pitch, says, hey, I can advance 90 feet, and then realize, oh, wait a minute, they missed it. And he's going to go ahead and go home, as he's going to get the first run of the ball game here. Nice job, as we're on the board here now. So now 1-1. So I guess I don't feel so bad that, Syracuse making the same kind of mistakes we are, but it just seems like we're making a lot more of them, as Miller strikes out. 1 out now here, so see Alex up next, and he's going to pop this one off to left, and that's going to be easily caught. That's going to be out number 2 here for the Red Sox. Center fielder Rome Anthony up next, 1-for-1 for him. And nice hit there off the bat, but it's going to be a liner there to the first baseman, and that retires the side. So now it's tied 1-1 here in the 5th. Walton's up here to lead off for the Mets, and he is going to take this one sky high, but it's off the wall, and Anthony's going to have to come in here. This looks like it's going to be a double there for Donovan Walton, as he's in scoring position now with nobody out here, actually. And it's now Parda here now grounds off to Miller for at first. Tag the bag, and that's going to be 1 away. Moves the runner up 90 feet from second to third with 1 out. So we definitely Quinn's going to have to really do a really good job here to try to keep that runner there at third. As we'll see a nice strikeout there on Jose. And he will take a strikeout there. And he's not liking that at all. Take a look at this replay here. This pitch is just right where we wanted it there. Inside, low, and get him to think that it's going to be a ball. And he definitely bid on that. Nick Margolis is up next here. He's 1 for 2 for this game. He swings and misses as well on that sinker inside. And that retires this one here. As it's still a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Roser's up here. Roser doing a better job here. He's 1 for 2 today. As he's going to take the lead off here. He's going to go after the first pitch. And that's going to be a base hit for the Red Sox as they get one on board here in the bottom of the 6th with nobody on, or with nobody out. So nice job. As now we're trying to get behind this rally here. Vaughn up next. He's 0 for 2 here today. He's had a tough go as our number 2 hitter here in this series. It's a ground ball there to third. Turn for a double play. And that wipes 2 off the board. 5-4-3 double play there for the Mets. As we'll see here the replay there. Just a clean. That's just clean. Clean double play there. As now Abraham up the bat here. We'll see what he can do. With 2 out, he's able to poke one through the infield for a base hit. That gets him on board here again. And of course, he was on board with a base hit last time and came around from second to home off of two wild pitches, or wild pitch and a wild throw. We'll see here, Miller swings and misses there, and that's going to leave one stranded here in the 6th. As Miller just tried to do his best to move the runner over, but unfortunately he's going to come up short with nothing to bring back. As now bottom of the 7th here, 2 out and 1 on. It's going to floater out to shallow left field, excuse me. That's going to be it for the inning there as the Red Sox strand 1 again. Top of the 8th here. As we'll see here, Quinn gives up another hit. And this might be it for him as we're getting close to the end of this ball game here. And we may not be able to get ourselves out of this hole if we don't get a double play here. So double play is needed. As we'll see the ball here hit there. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to bring in the run. Bringing the runner up now 90 feet to now runners at first and second. Nice hit there from Jose as now Madrigal. He'll be up now up here as he'll bet this one through. This is going to go through the base hit. And run looks like it's going to come around as Scott, what are you doing there? Find the ball. 2 runs are going to come in to score. It's going to be now a 3-1 ball game here as the Mets take advantage of that blunder out there. Now Mendez here hit this one here, and he's going to hit that one right to the pitcher as we finally get the first out here in the top half of the 8th. Guys, we definitely going to have to work on a lot of fielding here. As we'll see a pitch missed there by Gilbert as that's the slider inside. He goes after it, chasing. And that retires him as now that's 2 away here on the Mets. So now the Mets here, still a runner on board here, and still can do some damage here with a base hit. We'll see what Morrow now here does. Here, this one is going to be hit by Grissom. Grissom throwing this one to first, and that's going to be it. So 2 runs come across, making it now a 2-run game. Now, bottom of the 8th here, we have base runners at first and second. It's a 3-3 ball game, and we see with 2 outs. Now the Woo Sox take a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th. Nice job there, as Cabrera was in hot water. He gave up 2 base hits early on. That's what helped them tie this game up 3 apiece. Now he's in trouble still here as this one's going to get floated out there to left. That's going to bounce around. Run should come across. That's going to be run number 5 as they scored another one here with 2 outs. So 2 outs. Red Sox have now scored what 4 runs here in this inning. Again, a blooper out there by Sogard. Sogard knocks in another run there, makes it now 6-3. Nice job there from Sogard. as he's now they have flipped the script here, now up by 3. Next at bat here, we'll see Navarro here drops this one out to left center field. Runner's going to come across, makes it now 7-3 with runners on first and third, and they are rallying here on 2 outs. Nice job. As we see now the hook coming out here for this Syracuse pitcher, as now Syracuse in danger of losing this ball game here. They're going to bring out their pitcher. And now we'll see Brazelban out here. 39 games he's been in last year. 1-3 for the season. He's got to get himself and try to get a ground ball somewhere here to stop this bleeding here that right now the Mets are having. And then the bleeding goes on as they can't find a tourniquet here. And that's another base hit. That's going to make it now 8-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. And with 2 outs, Red Sox are still on the prowl. As we'll see here what they'll try to do now. This one here, Grissom's up the bat. And Grissom hitting this one here high and deep. Drops down out to right center field here. Run's going to come across. It's going to be another run. And another runner's going to try to make it as well. They do get 1 run in there. It's going to make it now 9-3. And now a chance now for Matt Moore to come out here and try to, of course, not a save opportunity here, but try to keep this game where it's at. As you see his numbers there, of course, ERA at 5.03 last season. Not what you want to see there from one of your, from a pitcher like him, who's got some pretty good attributes for himself. As we'll see a ball popped up there through our third baseman. And that will, of course, be out number 1 as we get Batty out there on that one. Ortega is up next. He's looking at an 0-2 count. Moore here trying to keep this ball low and in the ballpark. As that's a four-seamer inside on Ortega. And he is going to take a strikeout there. That's now 2 outs. Walton up next here. He's got an 0-2 count. Pitch there. That's a low four-seam fastball. And that is the ball game as the Red Sox take back this game here today. And they win this one 9-3 as they now win the series here 2-1. Nice job there from the Red Sox. Turning this one into the Worcester Red Sox here. The Woo Sox. They get the win here. Nice job there defeating the Mets. This Mets team is a good team, but at the same time, defensively, we are still just, I don't know what the deal is with our guys here, but we're just not playing too well. So hopefully we can turn things around here, because if it's going to be like that, it's going to be a long season. So as we take a look here, Red Sox win this one 9-3, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Mets 3 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors in this ball game here. As you take a look at the box scores for the Mets. As for the Red Sox here, looks like it was a tough day there for Tyler Miller. He's 0 for 4. He did get an RBI there off of a sacrifice there, but yeah, just a tough go on him, or I should say he slapped one there to move the runner up 90 feet to score. But nonetheless, it's been a tough series. So we win this one here by the chinny chin of our chin. Chinny, or their hair of chinny chin, I should say. In that one there, we were able to rally back. Like I said, I don't want us to be a team that's like that. I've had that experience before with the Kansas City Royals franchise back in the day, and I just don't want to go through that again. But it was tough playing as that, especially as the minor league, the AAA team. That was just, it's like, guys, we gotta score runs. Like, come on, let's keep this going. But as you take a look here, we finished that series off by, like I said, 2-1. Their next series coming up here is a 6-game series with Jacksonville, the team that's the AAA affiliate of the Miami Marlins. But in the next video, you guys will see here, it will be back with the Major League team. We'll be playing against Baltimore. That's a 3-game set there. It's our final 3 games before we head home for our home opener against St. Louis. But we'll play against Baltimore in that one, and we'll, of course, try to see if we can get some wins Next time we come back here, we'll be, at least in the farm, we'll come back down to the AAA opening day. We'll see, or excuse me, not AAA, it'll be AA. We'll check out the AA squad there. We'll see some of the prospects there, and we might even do some player locks. But we'll definitely come back down here to the AAA again, getting some player locks here in a couple of these series that I kind of want to see, especially with Rochester there and Columbus. So at some point here, we'll see them again, because we do got some pretty good guys in our AAA affiliate that are possible guys that we could see next season. They get called up either this season, either in September, or be called up next season to be a part of our major league team. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more. It's free here on YouTube, so you don't have to worry about paying for anything. And of course, hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on the channel. And of course, don't forget, check out our second channel over here on YouTube as well as on ESGNet plus LP, as we got a nice mission recondition with the Chicago Cubs in that series as well. It's been a lot of fun playing that as well. It's both me playing and majorly sim-based. So it's been a lot of fun playing that. Got a couple episodes up on that right now that you guys can definitely go check it out. But that's it for today. As always, guys, keep each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.